Alright, what is up, you dirty motherfuckers? So it seems like my first take video did pretty well for itself. I think I have over 50 views on that. My undisputed video did fantastic. With all, shout out to all the people who said they agree with me, they like what I said, and then shout out to all the people who were so butthurt and so mad. You guys were probably the best ones because I just love the fact you guys watched my whole video, gave me a view and all that good shit, and left a comment. I really appreciate that. That almost has 600 views on it. But let's talk about another horrible talk show. Let's talk about First Things First. First Things First. Let's start off with the beginning of First Things First with criscarter and Nick Wright. This show, this show was tolerable. Even though Nick Wright, you can tell Nick Wright was so scared of criscarter for some reason. I don't know why. I think he might have been scared of criscarter. He was gonna hit him with a fucking beer bottle or a fucking Hennessy bottle, because y'all know criscarter has a drinking problem. Probably still fucking has a drinking problem. But the show wasn't that bad. It was kind of annoying. Nick Wright had no spine. Criscarter always acted like he knew something when he really fucking didn't. Especially when it came to basketball, he really didn't know a fucking thing. The dude Criscarter, maybe he was drunk. And then we had who was that bitch's name? Jenny? No, not Jenny. Henny? I don't fucking remember the bitch's name. Where's she at? Actually, this bitch right here. Her right here. This isn't she, Jenny? Jenny. Yep, Jennawolfe. Isn't she a lesbian, by the way? Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. So when they had them, it was tolerable, very, very tolerable. But let's move on to when Criscarter got fired for sexual harassment, like the idiot that he is, and let's just talk about it currently right now. First of all, when this guy took over, number one, Nick Wright is a fucking idiot. He knows nothing about anything. First of all, he's like the fucking Skip Bayless of like First Things First. All he does is suck off the Chiefs and say, "Well, Patrick Mahomes, it doesn't matter if there's 1 minute left on the clock and the Chiefs have it. Of course they're gonna win. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback ever since sliced bread. I mean, come on, Patrick Mahomes. Well, guess what? Your team just lost to the fucking Colts, the 0-2 Colts. Oh no, excuse me, the 0-1 Colts. And Patrick Mahomes had the fucking ball and he threw a pick. You dumb fuck, Nick Wright. You know nothing. And I mean nothing about anything. Why is it Nick Wright sucks off his team so much? You can't show any unbiased. You can't sit there and say maybe your team is not that good. And listen, I'm a huge Patrick Mahomes fan. I'm going to be making a video about Patrick Mahomes soon. But maybe even two. But, bro, this dude is such an idiot. It's not even funny. He knows nothing about football. And once again, like I said in the beginning, this dude was so pussy whipped by fucking Criscarter. You can smell the fear on this asshole when him and Criscarter used to go out, and when Criscarter's fucking overdosing ass on fucking beer and shit ass fucking used to fucking yell at him. He used to shrivel up like he's somewhere in the cold. Nick Wright is a fucking idiot. And let's not even bring up his fucking LeBron takes, which are so stupid. First of all, can I just expose Nick Wright? Now, I don't know if there's a picture out there still or whatnot, but Nick Wright, back before he came to FS1, had a tweet that said KD's better than LeBron James. Now all of a sudden he goes to First Take and he has connections with LeBron. Now all of a sudden he's saying LeBron is the greatest player ever. He's better than KD, he's better than Jordan, he's better than all these people. Is it that Nick Wright had a change of heart? Or is it that LeBron James threw a couple million in his pocket and said, be one of the plants like Shannon Sharp and Colin Cowherd and Max Kellerman before he got kicked off of FS1, and chrisbroussard, who we're going to be getting into in this fucking video. Be one of my plants to hype me up that why I'm better than KD and Michael Jordan. Is that the case? When did this fucking happen? Your fucking basketball takes are horrible. You have the most dumbest list. Your stupid ass fucking list where you had Jordan at 3, LeBron at 1, and it had I don't even fucking know, Kareem at 2 or some shit like that. I don't even know who the hell you had at fucking 2. I think you left off Bill Russell. You left off somebody that fucking irritated me. Your list was god awful. God awful, Nick Wright. But you know what? You're the reason why this show is fucking god awful, because you offer nothing. Ever since, and I know I'm joking on fucking Chris Carter right now, but at least Chris Carter actually had a masculine trait to him. At least Chris Carter talked like a man. Whether he was drunk or not, he talked like a man. This dude is fucking pussy whipped like a motherfucker. You know he's getting bent over at his fucking house. You know his wife calls the shots. This is not a man. This is what I call a male. A female in a male's body. Nick Wright, you are fucking horrible. You're trash. You're stupid, bro. But that doesn't include anybody, because you're also trash with other people too. Let's look this idiot up. Chrisbroussard. Chris Broussard is, once again, another LeBron James plant. Doesn't know anything about basketball. He is so, this dude, I don't even know what the hell's wrong with this dude. He brings up nothing. He brings up a good point once every like 4 or 5 segments that he's on. First of all, why is he on basketball? Why is he on football takes? Chris Broussard is a quote unquote basketball expert. Why the fuck do you have him on football takes? You can't bring somebody else on? You guys don't have any former legends on? Like, come on, bro. Why the hell do you? He's barely a fucking basketball expert. You're gonna put him on for a whole sport that he probably doesn't even watch? Dude's a fucking clown. He's an idiot. He's stupid. He doesn't know a fucking thing. And yet you guys keep throwing him out there. And then he's another one of these race baiters and shit like that. Talking about, oh yeah, black this and black that, this and that. Like, dude, shut the fuck up, bro. It's like when I hear him, it's like, bro, Chris Broussard, bro. Oh man, this dude is, I don't even know what to say about him, man. And I'm honestly out of fucking words because I don't watch this show anymore. Ever since Nick Wright has become the face of it, it's been so god awful. It's like, who can fucking watch this show? Who can honestly sit down and watch this show? And speaking of this, let me just rain on this asshole. Brandon Marshall is so fucking horrible. Brandon Marshall, you are fucking overrated as a football player. Chad Ochocinco is better than you, by the way. And number 2, bro, he was an idiot. He didn't know a fucking thing about fucking football, basketball. It doesn't matter. He's a clown. Dude, when Brandon Marshall was on First Things First, you know what? I'll give it that. When they fired, or when Brandon Marshall quit, the show got slightly better. So it went from a negative 1,000 to a negative 999. Whoop-de-fucking-do. But when Brandon Marshall was on there, he was such an idiot. He knew nothing. He was just there trying to crack stupid jokes. I don't know why the hell they put his bitch ass on fucking basketball takes. He doesn't know a fucking nothing about fucking basketball. He's such an idiot. It's not even fucking funny. It's not even fucking funny. And then they have some other white guy there. I forgot his fucking name. He's a Patriots fan. He's a Celtics fan. I forgot his name. Blonde hair. I don't remember his name, nor is he fucking relevant or not. But he was somewhat tolerable, even though you can tell he's a fucking little bitch too. But my God, this show was so awful. It wasn't even funny. And then another thing is, same topics. Oh, matter of fact, here we go. Here's another idiot. This guy knows absolutely nothing either. What's his name? Oh my God, what's his name? Doug Gottlieb, whatever his name is, bro. He is such an idiot, bro. He is stupid. I never took this guy seriously, but this guy literally had the nerve to say that Bryce Harper is just as popular as Tom Brady and LeBron James. Dude, are you smoking crack or what? What is your purpose for being on here? You're not even at least I remember when Nick Wright and Chris Broussard were coming out undisputed and the Herd and shit like that. Like, at least they have a purpose now. At least Nick Wright is the fucking face of a fucking TV show. He's a horrible face, but at least he's a face. Chris Broussard is the co-host. Now, granted, the other co-host was probably drunk and was sexually harassing other woman on set, aka Criscarter. But at least he's a co-host. Now, what the fuck do you bring, bruh? Who the fuck are you? You're a substitute teacher for a TV show, a horrible TV show. Anytime you see him, he's either a special guest like he is now, but they barely have him on. He takes over when Colin Cowherd or Skip or Shannon, that horrible shows, or when Nick Wright or whoever's not there, they take their fucking vacation. They just throw this guy out there. They just literally just put him in a closet, take him out for special special appearances when they have no one good. And when the fucking main eventers have to fucking go take their vacation, they just throw them out there for a week until they come back. This dude's an idiot. Eric Mangini, he's another idiot. Oh my! See, this is bringing up just all this shit. I don't watch this show anymore. I don't even really watch FS1, but Eric Mangini, he's another clown. He knows nothing, absolutely nothing, and you could tell he has somewhat towards a bias against the Patriots because they, I guess, Belichick doesn't like him for snitched on him for the whole was it Spygate? Yeah, Spygate and shit like that. But he always has a bias towards the Patriots. Or bias towards against the Patriots, I should say. He always picks against the Patriots, and then once they fucking win, he sits up there with his fat ass and does nothing. He's a failed Jets. He's one of those coaches that the Jets were like flushing in and out of their system. They had Rex Ryan, and Eric Mangini, They had Todd Bowles. What's his name? Adam Gase. Now they got this Rob guy from the 49ers. I'm forgetting his name. But he's just another idiot. It's just a bunch of idiots on this fucking show. Just to sum this whole show up, it's just a bunch of idiots. They have no good host, no good co-host, no anybody. It's just nothing. I mean, at least the moderator shuts the fuck up once in a while. Unlike another show called First Take, which you can still look up on my channel. But still, this fucking show is god awful. Horrible. It is stupid. Like, honestly, like, I would never think I would, like, at least when Chris Carter was there, at least it was tolerable. Is Chris Carter an idiot? Yes. Chris Carter knows somewhat of his football. He knows somewhat of his football. He make dumb decisions, but he knows somewhat of his football. But at least when he was there, at least there was a masculine figure. At least Nick Wright didn't get mouthy. Even when Chris Carter, Chris Carter took Chris Carter would go to like a college game or go to an NFL game and call it, and he wouldn't be there like on a Friday. And Nick Wright would just be mouthy. I'm like, bro, you talk all this hot shit. You feel like you run the show when Chris Carter's not there. When Chris Carter's there, you shut up. Like you in church. Ain't that funny? Isn't that fucking funny? But the simple fact that Chris Carter was the face of it, the masculine person there. I mean, the show was already doomed to fail. Dude doesn't, Chris Carter, come on. He's another clown. He also said dumb stuff on Speak for Yourself with Jason Whitlock and Colin Cowherd and Marcel's Wife, which I would be doing a video on that and why that's the best show, at least talk show, when Whitlock and Wiley and when Colin Cowherd, well, Colin Cowherd was tolerable, but I'm going to be mainly talking about Jason Whitlock and Marcellus Wiley, but that was the best show on FS1 and the best show on ESPN, FS1, and whatever sports channel. But going back to First Things First, yes, First Things First is god-awful. Mainly just because of, these two, but especially this idiot in the left knows nothing about anything. Dude has a gigantic fucking nose. And he's just an idiot. Honestly, he's just a fucking idiot pushing his bullshit. At least when Skip pushes why he hates LeBron and the Cowboys, at least it's kind of entertaining. At least I can laugh at it. When I fucking have the stomach to sit there and watch that fucking race-baiting piece of garbage, Shannon Sharp, and Skip the Mummy Bayless. At least when I have the stomach to watch a clip of it, I can sit there and say, "Oh, look at these two idiots," and laugh. I don't look at when I look at these two clowns, I don't laugh. I just feel disgusted. I feel like my kidneys are just shriveled up and they're gonna come out my fucking ass after I shit. And that's exactly how to sum up the show. Is absolutely fucking shit. The show is horrible. And honestly, I shouldn't be I didn't know how many Undisputed fanboys were still here, but who's a fanboy for First Things First? This show is fucking horrible. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Like FS1, and I'm going to be shitting all over Colin Cowherd's show too. But FS1, can we get some better shows on here, bro? Can we please get some better shows on here? Because these shows are horrible. Horrible. And can we get some experts? Why is Chris Broussard talking about football? Why is Nick Wright even employed? Come on, bro. Show is fucking horrible, man. But that's my opinion, man. What do you guys think? Let me know if you're a fan of this show or not. I don't know why if you're a fan of the show, you might want to get your head checked out, might want to get a job, a life, a girlfriend, but it is what it is. But RJ out.